This 21-year-old boy is brought to a jail where there is no law, only force. Here, every prisoner makes his identity with blood. As soon as they step into the jail, everyone becomes the enemy of his life. But they do not know that the boy they are messing with is the one who is going to hit them all. In the beginning of the movie, a police van is shown, which takes dangerous prisoners to a Chinese jail. Here, only those prisoners are kept who are extremely dangerous. Whoever looks weak is not left alive. Among these prisoners, there is also a 21-year-old boy, Riki, who brutally killed a man. He was sentenced to 10 years, but because of his young age, he had to spend only 5 years here. As soon as Riki passes through the metal detector, the alarm goes off. The guards search for him, but nothing is found. Still, the machine repeatedly signals, so he is taken to the X-ray machine. There it is found that not 1, but 5 bullets are stuck in his chest. Seeing this, the guards are surprised that how can a person be alive with so many bullets. Riki says that these bullets are not his weakness, but his strength. After this, it is shown that the jail is divided into 4 separate blocks, and every block has a dangerous prisoner's secret. These people are the kings of their area, who can punish anyone at will. There is an atmosphere of fear and cruelty in the entire jail. As soon as morning comes, a prisoner Samuel comes, who is the leader of the West Block. He starts beating an old prisoner Wing mercilessly, only because he did not listen to him. Wing has spent his whole life in this jail, and now there is no hope of getting out. That's why he made a small toy for his son, but Samuel snatches it. When Wing asks for his toy back, Samuel attacks his head with the same toy. The toy breaks, and Wing falls to the ground. In anger, Wing tries to attack with a broken piece, but Samuel's man stops him, and Samuel again injures him badly. Hearing his screams, the guard comes, but instead of helping, he signals to the prisoners to beat him more. Samuel was moving forward with his spears. That's when Riki comes and kicks him hard. Samuel's face falls straight down on the sharp nails, and one of his eyes gets damaged. His man comes to attack Riki, but Riki's one look puts such a fear in him that people run away from there. Samuel somehow manages to escape, but now he was blinded by one eye, and the fire of revenge starts burning inside him. He tells his man that he will need Mad Dragon to kill Riki, who is the most dangerous prisoner of this jail. Mad Dragon was locked up in a dark cellar at this time because he had recently killed a prisoner mercilessly. Meanwhile, Samuel meets a guard and conspires and increases Wing's punishment. The guard goes and tells Wing that now he will have to stay in this jail for 20 years. Hearing this, Wing breaks down. He knew that now he would not survive. He begs the guards for mercy, but they beat him and leave. That same night, Wing hangs himself and kills him. This news spreads throughout the jail. When the guards are taking his body, Riki reaches there. He tells the guards to untie his handcuffs. Now he is dead. Then he breaks the handcuffs himself. The guards are shocked. Riki takes out the same broken toy that he had fixed and puts it next to Wing. Seeing this, his anger increases even more. Now he will definitely take revenge from Samuel. The next morning, Samuel again comes in front of Riki. That time, Mad Dragon also reaches there and attacks Riki without saying anything. With a powerful punch, Riki falls far away, but he immediately gets up and fights back, and beats Mad Dragon so hard that he dies on the spot. Seeing this, Samuel gets angry and stabs Riki in the hand, but Riki breaks all his fingers and then finishes him off in one blow. The prisoners standing in front are shocked to see all this. That's when the guards come and catch Riki. Meanwhile, the leader of the North Block, Naromi, comes to meet him. He had come to scare him, but seeing Riki's strength, he starts talking about friendship. Riki leaves without saying anything and is put in the most dangerous prison cell. There, he suddenly has a chest pain, and the story goes into a flashback. When Riki was a student and his parents were no more, he goes to their grave, where he meets his master, Jang, who had taught him martial arts as a child. The master tests his strength and knocks him down in one blow. Then he says that you are incomplete now. You will have to learn to fully control your mind and strength. Only then will you be able to become a real fighter. Hearing this, Riki falls at his feet and insists on learning. Then the master starts his training and teaches him to control his mind first. Then the master tells him that you will have to get all the anger and hatred out of your mind. He puts a stone in front of him and tells him to control his mind and break it. Riki controls himself and tears the stone like paper. Seeing this, the master rains stones on him, but Riki breaks them easily. Finally, the master picks up a big stone and hits it on his chest, but Riki also breaks it. Now the master understands that Riki is completely ready. The scene comes back to the jail where Riki is sitting in his cell. Then a guard comes and takes him to the assistant warden. the warden did not have a hand, and he had put a hook instead. He reads Riki's report in which it is said that Riki was an orphan. He was expelled from school and later learned bansuri in music college. Then he got stuck in a murder case and reached here. The warden asks him how did he get 5 bullets in his chest, but Riki remains silent. Then the warden shows his friend Keiko's picture and provokes him. As soon as Riki goes to take him, the warden hooks him in his hand and starts beating him, but Riki spits on his face. In anger, the warden crushes the picture, which provokes Riki's anger, and he breaks the table. The warden gets scared and moves back, but Riki controls himself and leaves from there. At night, Riki is sad to see the same picture and calms himself by playing the bansuri. But a guard comes and threatens him that if he plays the bansuri again, he will break it. The next day, Samuel's man comes out and some prisoners attack him. Because of him, the wing was killed. Then the leader of the North Block, Narumi, comes and stops them, but Wong gets angry with him. In anger, Narumi kills him there. Seeing this, the warden is happy and later orders Narumi to kill Riki. Narumi is scared, but agrees in helplessness. After this, Wong's body is hanged from chains in the ground of the jail so that the rest of the prisoners get scared. Seeing this, Riki gets angry. Then Narumi attacks him and a fierce fight begins between the two. Narumi throws a glass in his eyes, which blinds him for a while and attacks his hand. But Riki cleans his eyes with water and again attacks with full force. He breaks on Narumi and takes out his eyes with a powerful blow. Seeing this, the warden is also surprised. Narumi pretends to give up and stabs himself. But as soon as Riki comes close, he grabs his throat with his intestinal. But Riki picks him up and punches him so hard that his end is there. After this, Riki takes Wong's body down, but by then he is dead. Seeing this, Riki tells the other prisoners in anger that the warden is responsible for this death and should be killed. Hearing this, all the prisoners rush to attack him. But then a prisoner is caught there and his head is broken. Seeing this, everyone is shocked. Actually, these 3 were the leaders of their cells, and now only 3 were left, because the 4th leader, Narumi, had already been killed. The first prisoner's name was Chung, who was a girl, and she had so much energy that as soon as she blinked, she would reach another place from one place. The second's name was Katama, and the third's name was Brandon. The warden tells Riki that if he has the courage, then kill all 3 of them. Riki's companions also provoke him, but he does not say anything and quietly picks up Wong's body and leaves from there. The warden stops him and gives him an offer to become the leader of North Cell. He says that now he can take Narumi's place because he has never seen a more powerful prisoner than him. But Riki refuses because he does not want to follow the warden's instructions. Deep inside, he was broken because he was responsible for the death of his companions. At that time, a boy who was sitting far away was watching Riki. When Riki plays the drum with a leaf, that boy also tries, but is not successful. Riki goes to him and teaches him. Then that boy starts crying. When Riki asks the reason, it turns out that half of his tongue is cut. Actually, the warden had a secret that he had cut the boy's tongue to hide. Knowing this, the fire of revenge inside Riki becomes even stronger. He gives his flute to that boy. When the boy plays it and the voice comes out, he becomes happy. In return, he gives some leaves to Riki so that he can also play the drum with them. But as soon as Riki sees the leaves, he doubts, because the same leaves were used to make drugs. Actually, all the cell leaders were earning money by selling them. Riki asks, where did these leaves come from? The boy tells that he took them from the West Block. On the other hand, the leader of the West Block is secretly watching everything. She immediately goes to her companions and tells them that their secret has been revealed because that boy has told everything to Riki. After this, she calls that boy and a leader threatens him with a knife. Tonight, Riki will have to be killed. Otherwise, he himself will not be alive by morning. But from then on, that boy clearly refuses. In anger, that girl mercilessly kills him. His body is placed in the middle of the jail, which scares all the prisoners. When Riki reaches there, he sees that his companion's body has been badly crushed. The same flute is lying nearby, which he had given him. Seeing this, Riki gets angry. There, the warden also finds out the truth of the girl, which makes him angry. Here, Riki sets fire to the entire garden of those intoxicating plants. The girl reaches there, but by then everything is burnt to ashes. Riki warns her that just as he killed her companion, he will also kill her in agony. The fight is about to begin when the girl attacks quickly and hits Riki hard with a punch from the wall. Meanwhile, the fire spreads in the jail and all the prisoners take advantage of this opportunity and start running. Everyone runs down for their freedom. On the other hand, the assistant warden gets the news that the real warden is coming tomorrow. Hearing this, he goes crazy because when the truth came out, he was going to be in a bad condition. Here, Riki starts losing courage, but then he remembers his master's words. When it's time to lose, don't let the enemy realize this. Riki pretends to be weak and waits for the right opportunity. Then Brandon comes there and attacks Riki with his dangerous ropes. There are nails on the head of those ropes, which get stuck in Riki's body. Meanwhile, Katama also comes and catches him. The alarm goes off and the guards order all the prisoners to go into the cell. But Katama does not agree. He is about to kill Riki. The guards shoot him and the rest of the prisoners run away from there. Katama takes Riki into a cell in a wounded condition. As soon as they go inside, the door closes and cement starts filling up in the cell. This was the warden's plan to bury both of them alive in the cement. But Riki breaks the door at the right time and comes out, and also pulls Katama along. The warden is surprised to see this, because he did not expect that Riki would risk his life to save him. However, both of them fall down due to the pressure of the cement and are barely able to handle it. The warden immediately orders the guards that the real warden is coming tomorrow. Therefore, all the evidence of what happened in the jail should be erased. He thinks that after the warden leaves, he will definitely teach Riki a lesson. The next day, everyone is waiting for the warden to come. But even after waiting for several hours, he is nowhere to be found. Everyone gets tired and lies down there. But then the warden's car comes from a distance and everyone becomes alert. The warden comes with his son. As soon as he reaches, he is told that Riki has burnt the entire garden of intoxicating plants. Hearing this, he gets angry and goes straight to Riki, who is stuck in the cement. But suddenly Riki breaks the cement with his strength and grabs the warden's neck. Then Katama breaks the wall and attacks Riki. He traps his hand in the bars and continuously punches him and injures him badly. Riki had saved his life, but still he does not stop. As soon as he is about to finish Riki, Riki reverses and kills him. Seeing this, the warden starts the hydraulic press. Riki tries to stop him, but he is knocked down by an electric shock. The press is about to come on him, but suddenly stops. Katama stands in front of him. He was still alive and was stopping the press. To save Riki, he himself makes a sacrifice and the press crushes him. His photo falls from his pocket with his mother. Seeing this, Riki's anger rises even more. The warden again presses a button and drops Riki in the pit, where he is tied with chains and ordered to be buried alive. Some prisoners refuse, so they are shot. And because of fear, the rest of the prisoners start throwing mud. The warden has a condition. If Riki stays alive for 7 days, he will set him free. A bamboo is left to breathe. At night, some prisoners also try to stop that bamboo, but Riki breaks it. In the meantime, it is shown in the flashback that his friend Keiko is caught by the goons. In an attempt to escape, she jumps from the building and dies. Knowing this, Riki breaks down and finds the responsible man and kills him. This was his crime. After 7 days, Riki is taken out and everyone is surprised that he is alive. The warden asks the secret of his power, but he does not tell anything. Then a girl some blades put him in the mouth and tapes him. But as soon as he gets a chance, Riki throws the same blades on the warden. He is put back in the jail. A prisoner secretly feeds him, but the warden finds out and kills the prisoner. When he reaches Riki's cell, he disappears. Actually, Riki was stuck to the roof. As soon as the warden comes in, Riki attacks him. As soon as he comes out, Riki sees the dead prisoner and his blood boils. The warden tries to escape, but all the prisoners surround him below. With this, a fierce fight begins between the guards and the prisoners. Here the warden was investigating the entire jail, but he had no news of the fight going on the other side. Then a prisoner says something behind his back. Hearing this, he cuts his arm in anger so that no one will oppose him again. At the same time, Riki reaches there. The warden immediately shoots him, but Riki cleverly moves the warden forward and the bullet hits him. His stomach bursts. Then he, the girl, and Brandon both attack Riki. Brandon throws nails at Riki, which makes Riki fall into boiling water and start suffering. The girl attacks him, but Riki breaks his leg in boiling water while turning around. Seeing this, Brandon starts running, but the warden shoots him. Now the warden and Riki face each other. Riki kicks hard, which knocks the warden off the wall. Then suddenly the warden turns into a dangerous monster. Now it turns out that he also had special powers. In the beginning, that monster is heavy on Riki, but Riki, using his brain, picks him up and throws him in the nearby grinder and kills him. On the other hand, the fight between the prisoners and the guards continues. Then Riki comes with a severed head of the warden and shows everyone that he is now free. Then he breaks the jail wall and all the prisoners become free with him. And with this movie ends. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.